Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie. Nobody likes a cheater, and this remains true for game developers. So some of them decide to put little things into their games to mess with people who choose to cheat and ruin the experience. Let's talk about some of my favorite examples. Make sure to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now get ready, it's time for the top 10 video games that humiliated cheaters. Number 10. Banjo-Kazooie. Cheating in Banjo-Kazooie is complicated. It's definitely part of the game, there's even a special sandcastle to enter the codes. But remember the rule of 3. In this game there are some unlisted illegal codes, and you can use 1 or 2 illegal codes with no punishment. But if you put in a third, Gruntilda will threaten to delete your save. And if you call her bluff, she just goes ahead and does it. The next time you open the game, it's gone. So don't call her bluff, because that would suck. Number 9. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This one isn't so much coded humiliation for people trying to cheat, and more of a consistent smackdown of hackers. If you've seen our video on people caught cheating on stream, you'll know that Valve takes cheating pretty seriously. Valve anti-cheat bans, or VAC bans, are pretty harsh. All accounts attached to the same phone number are banned, even those who don't have the game yet. Not only that, but you lose all items that weren't purchased directly from the store. Bottom line, don't cheat because Valve will wreck you and show the world you're garbage. Number 8. Animal Crossing. Not gonna lie, I've never played Animal Crossing in my life. But my girlfriend has, and according to her, they can be pretty harsh with cheaters. Something bad happens in a game, what do? Reset it and try again, right? Well, not here, thanks to the ever-annoying Mr. Resetti. If you try to take the easy way out when the game turns back on, he starts yelling at you for doing it. You can't even just spam A because he keeps asking you questions to make sure you're actually reading it. Sometimes he pretends to delete all your save data too. Yeah, he's a jerk. But honestly, I'd probably still do it. YOLO! Number 7. The Witcher 3. This one is less overt cheating and more exploiting a bug, but the response was so awesome it had to be on here. Early on in the days of Witcher 3, people realized that one stable had 2 cows in it that you could kill, and then if you meditated for an hour, they'd come back and you could kill them again. Infinite beef! However, the developers noticed this. Enter Chort. Chort is the beautifully named cow beast based on Slavic mythology, and he doesn't take kindly to people who don't take kindly to cows. And if you kill him, they keep coming until you die. It's awful. Number 6. SimCity. You may not have played the original SimCity, it was pretty hard, but thankfully there was a cheat that made it a lot easier. Hold shift and type in fund and you'll get $10,000. Do it again and you'll get another $10,000. And everything's fine. But if you start to get ridiculous with your cheating and do it 8 times, stop. For the love of God, stop. Because the 9th time, a big ol' earthquake comes and just wipes out everything. And it's back to square one. If you do insist on cheating, save after you do fund 8 times, reload, and do it some more. Because I think that works. Or, just play the game properly. Up to you. Number 5. The Stanley Parable. If ever there was a game that would creatively tease cheaters, it's Stanley Parable. And it does not disappoint. If you use type SV_cheats1 in the console, you'll find yourself in a room. A serious room. With a serious table that apparently took ages to pick out. And then the narrator starts laying into you about how bad cheating is. The whole scene is ridiculous. It's kind of like if Stephen Merchant and John Cleese had a baby and that baby grew up and decided to monologue about the seriousness of a room. And it's amazing.
I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is.
Number 4. Star Wars Dark Forces. This one's pretty funny because the player has to make fun of themselves in order to cheat. If you're having a hard time in the game and want to just be invincible and have unlimited ammo, you can. It's easy, but at the same time, it isn't that easy. Because you have to type in LAIAMLAME. Let me say that again. You type LA for LucasArts, then I am lame. And to be fair, if you need God mode to beat the game, you kind of are lame. Number 3. H1Z1. H1Z1 has been around for a few years now, and like any multiplayer game, people try to cheat. And often those people are banned. But the developers decided to give these cheaters a chance to redeem themselves and be unbanned by humiliating themselves. It was announced that you could be unbanned if you posted a public apology to YouTube. And it worked, at least for the ones deemed to have really meant it. And there were 3 of them. And they were unbanned. And they were embarrassed. Number 2. Link's Awakening. This one is near and dear to my heart because it was my first Zelda game ever. And they punish cheaters very harshly. There's a way to steal items in the game if you carried it above the shopkeeper so he looked away from the door and then you ran quickly out. The thing is, if you do this and go back into the shop, he calls you a thief and kills you with a laser. And then the name on your save file is changed permanently to Thief. Not gonna lie, I was called Thief pretty much every time I played, cause the bow cost frickin' 980 rupees. Don't nobody got time for that. Number 1, Guild Wars. Oh man, this one is just amazing. As you may know, Guild Wars is a multiplayer game, meaning if you cheat, you're not just ruining your own experience, but screwing over other people as well. So if you're caught cheating in the game, they basically ban you in the form of an awesome public execution. This big black death dude with a scythe shows up and slices your stupid cheating butt in half in front of everyone. Then you can't play anymore. Epic. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Have you cheated in any of these games? Have you? Did the punishment stop you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, I'm Moran McKenzie LaFurgy with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.